What if I told you there's one mineral your body needs for over 300 functions, and right now, nearly half of all Americans don't have enough of it? It's not iron. It's not calcium. It's magnesium. And here's what's really alarming. Most people who are deficient have no idea, because the symptoms don't show up all at once. They creep in slowly. A little fatigue here, a muscle cramp there, until one day, your heart, your brain, your sleep all start paying the price. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what magnesium does, why you're probably not getting enough, and what you can do starting today. This content is for informational purposes only and is not medical advice. Consult a qualified healthcare professional for any health concerns. So let's start simple. Magnesium is a mineral. Your body can make it on its own. You have to get it from food or supplements. Now, why does that matter so much? Because magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. 300. Think about that for a second. It helps your muscles contract and relax. It keeps your heart beating in a steady rhythm. It supports your nervous system. It regulates your blood sugar. It strengthens your bones. It even helps you sleep. Without enough magnesium, your body is essentially running on low battery. Everything slows down. Everything starts to go wrong. But here's the scary part. You can be deficient for months, even years, before you realize something is wrong. Now, you might be thinking, Doctor, if this is such a big deal, why doesn't everyone know about it? That's a great question. And honestly, it frustrates me too. Studies show that up to 48% of Americans are not getting enough magnesium daily, nearly half the country. And the standard blood test your doctor runs? It misses magnesium deficiency most of the time. Here's why. Only about 1% of your body's magnesium is in your blood. The rest is stored in your bones and muscles. So even when your levels are dangerously low, your blood test can look completely normal. This is where it gets serious. Because millions of people are walking around, feeling off, going to doctors, getting tests done, and being told everything looks fine. When in reality, magnesium deficiency is quietly driving their symptoms. So what does magnesium deficiency actually feel like? Let me walk you through the warning signs. And I want you to pay close attention here, because some of these are things you might be dismissing right now. Warning sign number 1. Muscle cramps and spasms. You know that sharp cramp in your calf that wakes you up at 3 in the morning? That's a classic sign. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after they contract. Without enough, your muscles stay tight. They cramp. They spasm. Warning sign. Number 2. Fatigue and weakness. Not just regular tiredness. I'm talking about that deep, heavy exhaustion even after a full night's sleep. If you're waking up tired, dragging yourself through the day, running on coffee just to function, low magnesium might be why. Warning sign. Number 3. Anxiety and irritability. And most people don't know this. Magnesium plays a critical role in calming your nervous system. It acts almost like a natural brake for your stress response. When magnesium is low, that brake doesn't work properly. You feel on edge, anxious, irritable, overwhelmed by things that normally wouldn't bother you. Warning sign number 4. Poor sleep. If you're lying in bed for hours, mind racing, unable to fall asleep or stay asleep, magnesium deficiency could be a major factor. Magnesium helps regulate melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep cycle. Without it, your body simply doesn't know when to shut down and rest. Number 5. Headaches and migraines. Studies show that people who suffer from frequent migraines often have significantly lower magnesium levels. If you're popping pain relievers regularly, it's worth asking whether low magnesium is contributing. Warning sign. Number 6. Heart palpitations. This is the one I really want you to pay attention to. Magnesium is essential for a steady heart rhythm. When levels drop, some people experience heart palpitations, that fluttering, skipping, racing feeling in your chest. Now, heart palpitations always deserve medical attention. But magnesium deficiency is one of the most overlooked causes. Number 7. Constipation. Magnesium helps draw water into your intestines and relaxes the muscles of your digestive tract. Low magnesium? Things slow down. Significantly. Warning sign. Number 8. Numbness and tingling. Tingling in your hands, feet, or face is a sign that your nervous system is being affected. And in more severe cases of deficiency, this can become pronounced. But if you're experiencing several of them regularly, it is absolutely worth investigating. So why is this deficiency so incredibly common? There are a few big reasons. And honestly, when you hear them, it'll make a lot of sense. Reason number 1. Our soil has changed. Here's something that might surprise you. 100 years ago, the food grown in American soil was naturally rich in magnesium. But decades of industrial farming have depleted the soil. So, what vegetables and grains are grown today? They contain a fraction of the magnesium they used to. You could be eating what looks like a healthy diet and still coming up short. Reason number 2. The standard American diet. Processed foods, fast food, refined grains, sugary drinks. These are not just low in magnesium, they actively deplete the magnesium you already have. Your body burns through magnesium when it processes sugar and refined carbohydrates. So the more processed food you eat, the more magnesium you lose. Reason number 3. Chronic stress. And this one is a vicious cycle. Stress drains magnesium from your body, and low magnesium makes you more sensitive to stress. So many people are caught in this loop, chronically stressed, chronically depleted, and they don't know how to break out of it. Reason number 4. Certain medications. Some very common medications deplete magnesium as a side effect. Reason number 5. Alcohol. Alcohol significantly increases magnesium loss through the kidneys. Even regular, moderate drinking can contribute to lower levels over time. Reason number 6. Digestive conditions. Conditions like Crohn's disease, celiac disease, or even chronic diarrhea can interfere with magnesium absorption. Your gut may simply not be absorbing what you take in. Now I want to pause here for a moment, because I need to talk about what happens if this goes unchecked. Mild magnesium deficiency causes the symptoms I just described. But severe or long-term deficiency, that's a different story. Chronically low magnesium is linked to high blood pressure. Because magnesium helps relax blood vessel walls, without it, they stay constricted. Type 2 diabetes. Magnesium plays a key role in how your body processes insulin. Studies consistently show that low magnesium increases insulin resistance. Osteoporosis. Calcium gets all the credit for bone health, but magnesium is equally essential. Without it, calcium can't do its job properly. Heart disease. Magnesium deficiency is associated with a significantly higher risk of cardiovascular events, including heart attack and irregular heart rhythms. Depression. Emerging research shows a strong connection between magnesium deficiency and depression. The brain needs magnesium to produce the mood-regulating chemicals it depends on. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because knowledge is power, and if you catch this early, you can turn it around completely. Okay, so what do you actually do about it? Let's talk solutions. And I want to give you real, practical steps, not vague advice you've heard 100 times. Eat magnesium-rich foods. Food first. The best sources of magnesium include dark leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, kale. A single cup of cooked spinach has over 150 milligrams of magnesium. Nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds. 1 ounce has nearly 40% of your daily requirement. Almonds, cashews, and sunflower seeds are also excellent. Legumes, black beans, edamame, lentils. Affordable, accessible, and incredibly nutrient-dense. Dark chocolate, yes. A 1 ounce square of dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, contains about 65 milligrams. You're welcome. Avocados. 1 medium avocado gives you around 58 milligrams along with healthy fats. Fatty fish, salmon and mackerel are solid sources. Whole grains, brown rice, oats, quinoa. Unlike refined grains, whole grains retain their magnesium. Bananas, often underrated. 1 medium banana has about 32 milligrams. The goal is variety. Try to incorporate several of these into your daily meals. Step 2. Consider supplementation. And here's something important most people don't realize. Not all magnesium supplements are the same. The form of magnesium matters enormously. Magnesium glycinate, it's well absorbed, gentle on the stomach, and particularly effective for sleep and anxiety. Magnesium citrate is another good option, excellent absorption, also helpful for constipation. Magnesium malate is great for people dealing with fatigue and muscle pain. Magnesium oxide, which is the cheapest and most common form you'll find in drugstores, has very poor absorption. Your body actually uses very little of it. So if you've tried magnesium supplements before and felt nothing, check the label. It was probably oxide. But please, talk to your doctor before starting any supplement, especially if you have kidney disease or are on medications. Step 3. Reduce the things that deplete it. Cut back on alcohol. Limit ultra-processed foods and sugary drinks. Work on stress management, because stress and magnesium deficiency fuel each other. Even simple practices like deep breathing, walking, or proper sleep hygiene can help your body hold on to the magnesium it has. If you suspect a deficiency, ask your doctor specifically for a red blood cell magnesium test, also called an RBC magnesium test. This is more accurate than the standard serum magnesium test that's routinely included in blood work. It measures magnesium inside the cells, where it actually does its work. Most doctors will order it if you ask. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. It's not a one-week fix. For some people, it can take 2 to 3 months of consistent food and supplementation before they really feel the difference. But when they do, better sleep, more energy, less anxiety, fewer cramps. The difference can be remarkable. I want you to hear something from me directly. If you recognized yourself in those symptoms today, that's not a reason to panic. That's a reason to pay attention. The human body is extraordinarily resilient, and something like magnesium deficiency, caught early, is genuinely one of the more correctable nutritional problems out there. Is there someone in your life who could be experiencing these symptoms right now? A parent who complains of constant fatigue? A friend who can't sleep? A partner dealing with anxiety or muscle cramps? Share this video with them. It costs you nothing, but it might genuinely change something for them. And if this was helpful to you, please hit the like button. It tells me this kind of content matters to you, and it helps more people find it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I break down complex health topics in simple, honest, actionable ways, exactly like this, because everyone deserves to understand their own body. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.